Yo guys, what's going on? I'm back with another league highlights video. Today is Phoenix Esports League. It's tier 1 with no ABS. If you watched my last video, you would know I've turned ABS off now. This tier in this league is no assist. As you see, this is only a one-shot quali as it's a sprint weekend. So you're coming into the last corner now. I was P4 at the start. I managed to get P2. Lines 27.4, which is really bad for watching quality, but you know, we can definitely improve still in sprint. To improve, as you see, coming formation lap, we don't nail our box, but we do get green. So now coming to start the race now. We got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4, and 5, and away we go. Our plan here is to stay with Cos as well. I don't really want to be battling them in this first lap. I want to try and stay with him and pull away from the rest of the pack, so that we can have a battle without having to, worry about the cars behind us, obviously. As you can see, my teammate is in fourth right now. Fat Cat Batman, somehow got a really good launch. He got all the way up into P3, so, fair play to him there. As you see, stay with cars, 3 attempts to him and 1.2, nearly 2 seconds to the car behind. So, it's a really good start. A nice battle towards the end. Coming into the end of lap 1 now, 4 tenths car in front, 2 seconds to the car behind. As you can see, losing the rear of the car there, and just that one little mistake from the beginning of the power a bit too early. I've lost nearly 3 or 4 tenths. We're using a little bit of ERS there to try and close that gap again. Make sure I'm staying within the ERS. You see lap 3 now, I'm on 30% ERS, so I've had to use a lot to stay with him here. He's got a lot more pace than me. As you see, get my first one there, going a bit too wide on Cox, trying to push the limits. Going from Magus and Beckett. Exit. Look how much time I get on the straight. My setup is very good on the back straight. Obviously, I have a lot more straight line speed. Just you get so much time in the first sector. It's just, as you see, coming to the last corner, there's a Haas in the middle of the road. Did you see Cos go around it? I nearly hit. Cos getting out of shape into the last corner. Luckily, nothing happened there, but I don't know what that Haas was doing. As you see, coming to the last lap here, I have no ERS to do anything. I have DRS, I'm in his toe, but even using ERS is absolutely nothing, because I'm in the low power limit of my battery mode. As you can see, he had so much more pace, made far less mistakes than I did, and best man of 1 today. Obviously it's only a sprint though, so we're still starting P2 for the actual race. Still a lot more that can happen. So now for the full race, we opted for the hard tires with Cos, hard red lights, and away we go. Got a decent start. I then started to bog down, as you see, pulled us away, and then I let my teammate go here, as you'll hear.
I'm gonna let you go.
He's on medium tires, let him go, trying to attack him. Cause obviously, trying to hopefully slow him down, trying to bully him, because we're both on the same team. Unfortunately, he didn't really have the pace, as you'll see later on, and didn't overtake him. And by the time we switched back around, Cause was well out of the DRS range. As you can see here, coming on to lap 8, I told my teammate I'm going to try and pass him here, to try and attack Cause, because he was dropping further and further back. As you see, his red lights flashing, so he has been pushing, and he just didn't have the pace. Getting past him there, not really slowing me down. As you see, the gap to Cos now is 1.4, which is obviously out of the DRS zone. So, very dumb mistake by me here, but I pushed with all my ERS, and as you can see, I did not get into his DRS gap, and I've got no DRS left. So, I'm gonna be stuck out to dry here. I'm gonna be in low power mode because I have I'm below the 30% ERS margin. And we're just stuck out in no man's land, 8-second gap behind, 1.4 seconds in front. It's not looking good. As you can see, coming to lap 14, it's getting really, really dark now. And so I'm thinking that maybe I should quickly go on softs, get a push as hard as I can on the softs, and then try and make up some positioning, because I'm not going to get P1 here. He has so much more pace than me. As you see, telling Jeff now I'm boxing onto a pair of softs. He's slowing down right before the line, leaving no time left on the table. And Jeff was telling me it was raining in 15 minutes. He was telling me over and over again 15 minutes. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go on softs, make up some time, no problems, and then be able to pit onto inters at the end, hopefully make up some time. As you can see here on lap 15, I'm pushing as hard as I can, 7.3 seconds to the car in front, trying to warm up my tires there so I can get going. 16 seconds to the top 3. So I've got my work cut out for me here. try and go for that win. So it's a very big gamble because I'm putting extra. If it pays off, it'll be very nice. As you see, coming to lap 17 here, I've catched that 7-second gap, cut down the gap from 16 to 12 for P3. So I'm getting a really good pace here. As you can see, all over the back of him here. As you see, obviously going to be a very easy pass. I have my ERS back, I've got DRS, straight line of speed on my setup. As you see, now to P2, the gap is 17 seconds, and obviously he has a penalty as well, so you know the gap's only technically 14 seconds to him right now. As you see here, I've cut that gap down from 11 to 6 now on P3. As you can see here, it starts raining. The worst thing that can happen happens. So you know, I need to absolutely send it now. My gamble has not paid off. I went from a very easy P2 if I stayed out on my hards to now, you know, might not even get P3. So, you know, I'm really trying to maximize my opportunities here and try and get a podium at the very least. And try and, you know, do good for the Williams team that I'm reserving for today. And I'm pitting on the same lap 19. As you can see, DRS has not been disabled yet, but as I pit, it actually does get disabled. So, you know, at least I didn't carry on going around. If I went around again, it would have been a very bad situation. It would have been on dries and wet conditions. As you can see here, though on lap 20, gap to P2 is 11 seconds now. Gap to P3 is 2.2. I was confused how I was still gaining time because I'm on a full dry setup with straight line speed. I have no rear stability with 1810 wings, and I was catching very rapidly. So you know, I definitely had the straight raw pace over some of the guys in this around this track. But the likes of Cos, obviously, as you can see in the sprint, I didn't. As you can see, go down to 2 seconds now. I've cut 2 tenths out of him already. Just really trying to, you know, get that P3. I really do want to be on the podium here. And as you can see, you know, just really struggling to get the car turned around some of these fast corners. Now onto lap 23, I'm into his 1 second window. Obviously it's raining though, so you know, no DRS. I have to use all of my momentum and straight line speed and traction just to pass him here. That gap to P2 is closed down, but it's not closing down enough. So you know, it's very unrealistic to even think I was going to get P2 here. But P3 is in sights. I have 3 laps to try and, you know, pressure him into making a mistake, or just, you know, absolutely send it and somehow, you know, just try and get past him, because it's very easy to catch, but another thing to overtake in the rain when you have the better pace. As you can see, I need losing the car out of Magnus and Beckett. It's lap 23. I know I made a mistake, so I used some ERS to try and get that time back. Lap 24 again, trying to get that traction down. Me losing it again and struggling with the grip on the exit there. As you can see, using ERS. Again, another mistake here, using ERS at the wrong time. I should have saved it here. And now I went back into that low power mode with my ERS battery because I've made a very stupid mistake there. As you see, lap 25. Losing. I've lost time to him here, probably because my engine is going has a lot more less horsepower because I haven't got ERS anymore. And this is our last lap. Yeah, I have 2 tenths between him now, and you know, this is my last chance. As you see, I take a bit too much curb here, get a very poor exit. As you can see, all over the place, using all my ERS. I want to go for the inside line. He is lagging a little bit as well. I'm not sure what's going on there. Onto the grass. I break it very late. Trying to hug the apex. I go a bit wide, get a little bit of a touch. Losing the car there. Good car control from both of us. As you can see, I'm trying to go for it, and then I just broke and veered into him, and I do put my hands up. That was my fault. So I waited for him. Do apologize. We did have a talk after the race, and there was no drama there. But it was very unfortunate. Tough race in the rain. Overall, P4. We're happy with it, but you know, I tried my best, and so you can do sometimes. So, like what you say before the end of the video, I'm gonna be doing this league every single week, and hopefully making a hot lap video the same day as I do the race, and then the next day do a highlights video. So please do make sure to like. It really helps me and encourages me to do more. And thanks for watching as well, guys. And see you guys in the next video. Peace. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in, and I'm not into losing.